The role of a CISO is changing in one fundamental way. Historically, they were much more technically focused. Now we're seeing that role is becoming much more of a business-focused role. And how are they actually integrating and helping the business achieve their objectives?
We change organizations by changing individuals.
CISOs typically are trying to protect their assets. But what we are learning more and more as this world is evolving, security and privacy are not just assets we protect, but they are also differentiators.
How do you find and solve problems? If it's a very passive way of doing it, literally sitting in offices, reading reports, not going to be very innovative, folks. But if I get out of my chair into the world, actively seeking that passive data, I will start solving things creatively. People around me will see me doing that, and my modeling of it enables them to do the same thing.
Who are the people that are not just technologists, but have that kind of combination of business savvy and technical skills, who can understand very complex technical issues, but convey them in ways that make sense to stakeholders who have various risk tolerances and appetites and really have various understandings of the technologies themselves. So what are companies doing to think about how do we really retain that talent, especially from a diversity angle? Every statistic shows that more diversity at the top leads to better financial performance, leads to more creative thinking. So the data is all there to support it. Now we have to get behind and actually take action.
The CISO's role in building the bridge between the trust of the organization and society is really around the concept of transparency. Every organization needs to be able to go to their business partners, their shareholders, and their customers and says, you can trust me because this is how I ensure that my employees and my business partners operate the same way.
The role of a CISO may change going forward. We may democratize it, and just like we've got everyone understanding digital, everyone may have a basic level of cyber literacy, and the role changes. And so CISOs today are well positioned to be business leaders, to be strategists, to be trust officers, to be risk protectors in the future.
CISOs need to establish those relationships. So it's not just about during the board meeting. It's those other times during the year where they need to reach out and a lot of times really help inform and educate the board members. It's a multi-stakeholder responsibility. It is everyone's responsibility.